Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is this LimeLife by Alcone Liquid Sunshine Moisturizing Bronzing Lotion. And it's not a tanner, it's just like a moisturizing body makeup. And so, especially when you're wearing like a bralette or something like that, I'm going to put it right, I'm going to bring it up on my neck too. I'm actually going to do over here. It's kind of, I think it's kind of like a gel base. Bring it down. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to let that dry for a minute and come right back. Okay, and then I'm going to put some on my arms. So you can see the difference in the arms. Okay. Put it all the way down. Preferably do this, if you're not doing a video, do this when you, I'm going to put a little bit on my hands too. Whoop. Right here. So if I weren't doing a video, I would just do this with nothing on. No top on or bra or anything. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry a minute, wash my hands, and then we'll get started. Okay, and then I have already washed my skin, and yeah, I put on a little bit of this. I got a facial at a new med spa, and this is what they use, the PCA skincare, and I've actually got an appointment to get a micro needling done, so we'll see how that goes. I had that done when I was in Los Angeles, and I saw really good results in my skin being plump and just really glowy. So anyway, they gave me this sample to see if I liked it, and I really do. It's the PCA Skin Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Serum. So I've put that on. So I think I'm just going to go straight into the foundation, and I've wet my beauty blender, and I'm going to, let's see. Okay, this is the foundation, like that. And I was talking or texting with Christina, and it is made, Alcone evidently is like a parent company that makes a lot of like professional makeup artist makeup. You know how they always use like the RCMA palettes and stuff like this, and then they made this line so that those makeup artists and professionals could sell it. And, you know, people like us could sell it if we wanted to. So what I'm going to do is just kind of, you have to kind of get it in there and get a good little bit on your brush because it's kind of a little bit waxy. And then I am going to start where I have the most pigmentation, which is right there. And then just start bouncing it around. And I like to really, I have lots of little nooks and crannies and everything around my nose. So I'm going to really concentrate. But you can see I have not even dipped it again. And you see how much coverage I'm still getting. And it just looks like skin. I mean, it looks like there's nothing on. I'm going to see how far just this one dip will go. It almost does my whole face. I'll get just one more little twist and do right here, right there. And don't worry about around your eyes too much because the concealer is phenomenal. The concealer might be my favorite. So I'm just going to bring that down my neck. Okay, and then I still have a little bit of pores, but I always need to kind of do like this around my nose just to make sure it gets in there. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take like the side with nothing on it and kind of just go around. Blend it in. Looks like I removed some right there. Let me just do a little teeny bit right there. because that's what I loved about this, is it made my cheeks look so full and smooth. Okay, now for the concealer, which I have in this little pot here, and I believe she said it was 0 is the number or whatever. I've been using this Smashbox, and this is the cream cheek, and just getting a little bit in my brush like that, and go like this. And then I've been kind of just even using it to kind of highlight that whole area. Like that. So pretty. I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that I like this much. Because I thought it wasn't going to be enough coverage. And I'm going to go down my nose. And so I've been using this concealer to kind of brighten that whole area. And a little bit up here, like around my mouth. Like this. That whole kind of center part right there. Okay, I love it. I mean, I hope that you can see that it just, I mean, my skin is still showing through. It just made it, it's like it took the pigment away. But these are the next products that she sent me that I've been using. And this is the translucent powder. And I have been using my big, crazy Sephora powder brush that's real loose, and getting some of that. And one thing that's neat about this makeup is it's designed for people like on TV and stuff. So they get photographs so pretty. So I just did that to set it. And this is also the brush that she sent me. This is what I used to apply the foundation the first day, and I got a really pretty coverage too. I just think with the sponge, and I want to try their sponge, but with the sponge it was kind of, I don't know, I think it was just a little bit quicker and easier. With this, I really had to work it in, but I love this brush. So maybe next time I use this, I will use this brush to do it. Okay, so with this, I took the matte bronzer with my angled brush, and then just kind of did on the backs of my cheekbones like that. And then I'm going to do around my hairline. And just do your forehead however your face is shaped. I have to kind of, I've got a longer forehead, so I can do a little bit more bronzing right there. And then use your bronzer to tighten up this jawline. And always bring it down a little bit to create that shadow. And then I like to bring mine up right on that edge of my jawline. And then kind of all up under here. Like that, and then we'll kind of buff that out. Okay, and then I took a bigger brush. This is a Sedona lace brush, and the first day I used my, I always love my, what is that? My Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. This is just a really good bronzer brush. I've loved it for years. Okay, and I'm going to just go right into that bronzer that's got a little bit of shimmer, and go in just a little bit bigger space like that. It kind of gets up on my cheeks. Maybe go over the end of my nose because mine's a longer nose, and down my neck like that. Isn't that pretty? It looks like nothing in the pan. Like when you see it, you'll think, that's not going to do anything for me. But I love it. So pretty. Okay, let's use, what's one of my favorite blush brushes is, okay, let's use this Sedona lace. I use different ones. I would have to say Real Techniques is one of my favorite blush brushes. So I'm going to put that right on my cheeks, and I'm going to bring it in a little bit right there on my whole cheek. I'll bring this color in a little bit further than I do other blushes because I just think it's so pretty and it's kind of light and fresh. Okay. And I'm going to try to do the exact look that I had yesterday if I can remember it. And I don't think I sprayed. I don't think I did any Fix Plus. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I used this because I remember thinking I was going to run out of it. It's the Glam Glow Glow Setter, and it's got a real fine mist. So I did this. Okay. Whew. Hold on. And I'm going to clean out my eyebrows to see if, yeah, a little bit of makeup did get in there when I was bouncing around. And I have to say, no regrets on making my eyebrows a little bit thinner up here. I feel like just more myself, and that's what you have to do. You know, we kind of go with the trends, but you have to do what you feel the best in. That's like when you think back to stuff that, I don't know if you're like me, but I think back to stuff I used to wear, like in my 20s and even teens or whatever, and you think, oh my gosh, how did I do that? But if you felt good at the time, you probably looked good. You probably carried yourself well. And it doesn't really matter. So this is the Laura Mercier Ash Blonde. It's one of my favorites. And I notice it's not available everywhere, this particular color. And I just love it. So I'm going really lightly because it's very, very, very pigmented. It's very similar to the Lancome. It's kind of like a powdery texture. And so I don't have to put much pressure. You just kind of fill in lightly like that and get your general shape. And then I like to go right back over it before it sets too much or whatever, and then do like that. And then I'm going to do the other one. Just very, very, very lightly. And then up towards the arch and the tail, you can give it a little bit more pressure. Yes, I've learned I don't like this part to be too pigmented. You can always add more. Okay, now I'm going to add some brow gel. Keep them in place. And I hear Chanel meowing, so let me go check on her. I don't know where that crazy cat is. Okay. She's probably in, if I had to guess, she's in either Will or Brooke's closet meowing. Okay, ooh, I'm so glad I thought about this. I found this online when I was looking to show you guys a chapstick, and I noticed it got 5 stars. So I tried it. I got it at Ulta, and this is amazing. It's the Hemp's Whipped Strawberry Cream and Chamomile Hydrating Lip Balm, limited edition. Oh my goodness. It is yummy. I love it. It's real big. I've been loving it. So I'm just going to clean off my lips like I showed you all the way to the edge. Like that. Okay, and the lip combo that she sent me is amazing. Okay, I've already put it up here. Okay, this lip liner is neat. Even though it's roll up, it still sharpens. And what you do, she said, is you close it and I've already done it. So you close it and you twist it 3 times till you hear 3 clicks, and then you undo it like that, and it's sharpened. So, it's called Dark Nude. And then here's the lipstick, and this is called, oh gosh, I can't remember. It's number 100. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's so pretty. The consistency is amazing. It's real real creamy and like glossy. It's almost like those L'Oreal shines, but a little bit thicker. And then the first day I wore it like this, and then she told me to, a trick that she does is to take the concealer and take a little bit and, I used a lot. And lighten it. Isn't that pretty? Here. Don't use too much. I love that. So pretty. And then I guess you could, if, like, I've lost my lip line there a little bit. Go back like that. It's pretty. Okay, now let's do the Urban Decay Minor Sin. Favorite all-time lid primer. And sometimes you need to squeeze it so that it comes up, and then dip your little wand in it to get a little bit more, I have noticed. And I just did this yesterday with that same caramel pencil, kind of just going over my crease and bring it out and up a little bit. In, out and up, like that. And then take a good blending brush. Where is the one that I will use? Okay, here it is. And this is the Smashbox blending concealer brush. And so I just blend it in and out like that. Does not get much easier. Another good color to do this with is the Nude Beach by Bobbi Brown. And if you want one just a little bit darker, see, sometimes I add a little bit more. If you want one a little bit darker, the Taupe by Bobbi Brown. But just keep on adding it till you're satisfied. I just like how it kind of gives you that no makeup look. Like that, just defines your crease. And yesterday I took a little bit of this Midnight Cowboy, which is one of my all-time faves, and I'm loving this brush from Dior. It is the number 23, and it's just it's a little bit bigger than a pencil brush, but yet it's still got that same density, and I just love it. So I'm going to take it in the Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to go right in that inner corner and across my lid just a little bit, just to add a little bit of brightness and sparkle. It's one of the best shadows ever created. Okay, and then what's left, I think I'm going to go right up here under that highest part of my brow. The next thing that Christine sent me was this liquid liner pen, and perfect eyeliner pen. And first thing I noticed is it is extremely thin, and I was thinking, oh no, because you know I like crazy thick winged liner, but this actually helps me not go too thick. This eye, I usually start with the line. Like that. And then I go from this, kind of like where the end of my lashes quit growing, and go up, and then try to connect that over to where my line, or my lash line, starts going up and over, and then fill that in. Like that. And it kind of just gives you a continuation of your eyelashes. Now on this side, I have to start on the outside in. I'm not sure why, it's just the best way for me. So, come down and across. Fill that in, and then make sure they are somewhat similar. And then I go and fill this in. This one's harder. Like that. And then like that. Let's see. Looks like I need to fill that in. And I didn't have to put this in the thing or shake it or anything. That's the one negative of the art liner, is I have to keep putting it back in and shaking it. So Brooke always says I don't make them long enough. Let me do like that. I have to make sure they show outside of that bone that I have that comes down. Okay, and then this is something, the first time I used it, I really didn't like it. It was not enough for me. I like a thickening. Then the next time I used it, it was a little bit better. And she said that it gets better and better. More time air hits it. And it's their mascara, and it has like fibers in it to lengthen. And I did notice that. So let's see, this is the third time. Let's see how it goes today. And I don't curl my lashes. Should I curl them today? I don't think so, in case I want to put lashes on. Okay, so I'm going to go at the base and just kind of get the base first. I can feel like the mascara one hitting my lash line. So pretty. I mean, it does give you good, nice, fluttery, long lashes. I will admit it's gotten better. Okay, let me let it dry for a minute, and I'll be right back and we'll put another coat on. Okay, I think I'm actually going to be able to build this up today and not have to wear, oh my gosh, and not have to wear lashes. I can definitely get them long enough. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I can tell right now the secret is layering, and definitely got better. This is the third time I've used it. Okay, let's put a little bit on the bottom. I think I did. Just like that. Okay, and I think that is it. I did not put on any more concealer or anything, and it just looked good all day. So let me know what you guys think. And my hair is still straight from yesterday. I had a blowout and she straightened it. Definite Monate video coming up this week, and I might even do a separate hair video just to tell you about everything that's going on with my hair. So look for those this week, and thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.